Ice cream map is available, therefore I will pick it without thinking. I'm going second this game. Okay. And my cards is low, sponsors is high. Let's see what's going on. We've got diverse species and sponsored zoo. Okay, mediocre. We've got Asia and species diversity for early and reptiles to go deep on. Also, species diversity has this big one covered. And we also have a predator breeding program. Okay, well, these both seem very good. This puts a building out. This is Asia, but hard to play early. This is Asia, slightly easier to play early, but needs a research icon, so I can't get the partner zoo and this for my two Asia icons. So, these animals, not fantastic. Zoo School actually really likes to go here. So you kind of want to start here, get adjacent to this hex, Zoo School here, and then use this or this to cover this later, which is a little awkward because the normal kiosk placement that I like for ice cream map doesn't work there. But let's think about species diversity for a minute. We've got reptiles and a bunch of herbivores. Well, I'm looking for a predator or really any other species type from the row. Association is here. I'm going to have to play two animals to get it round one. So getting this round one is a little awkward and potentially not worth going for. But I do value the cheapness here, especially because I want to build... I don't necessarily want to build a size 2 here to start off with because of Zoo School. So yeah, we'll keep the Wombat over the Ibex, and I guess this is what we're doing, and we'll see what happens. Diverse Species Conservation Project. I'm keeping 2 sponsors. Okay, great. Buttload of sponsors and really nothing good in the row. Federal Grants is a very good card. Archaeologist is not fantastic on this map, even though I think you can get kiosks with it, but it just doesn't do that great. Federal Grants is very good, but I already am rich with sponsors. Maybe it's worth taking, though. Okay, you played the Adventure Playground. Okay, well, if you wanted the Asia Zoo, you probably would have just taken it. So I'm less inclined to get it just to deny. I really need to draw cards, and that's hard for me to do right now. I'm thinking build first, then Zoo School. Being rich in sponsors is good, so I would really like to find a way to get this federal grants. But it's at the expense of any hope of a conservation project turn 2. Yeah. Because these are just not playable with the Wombat. It can't be done. Well, it's not worth doing. So yeah, we'll build, and I guess we're gonna go here, and then Zoo School here. This Zoo School can get up to breeding cooperation. It would be, I'm really thinking about taking the 2 rep university, just so I can take federal grants with the Zoo School. I think that's probably what we're gonna go for. Okay. Africa. This is, it's good to see he's not going for Asia. And I still have a decent hope for getting a predator at some point. So yeah, let's grab this university. Then we'll play Zoo School and get the federal grants. I like having the 2 sponsors because it helps me make use of this. And they both make money. So like all of these sponsors are just really good for... don't take my federal grants. Early game. Okay, didn't take the federal grants. I'm pretty happy to see that. Getting this from the row frees me up to draw from the deck here. And I would really like to do that. So here we go. We'll play Zoo School. Click this button, and then I also have to do this in a certain order, but we'll grab the grants and we'll place the building. And we have a pretty good amount of money here. I will need to consider like building something here to put a kiosk here. I do need to think about where my kiosks are going to go. A kiosk can go here and here and here, which is still okay. But this is just a very juicy spot to put a kiosk. Okay, what are you doing? Build in a size 2. Good for you. Also, I need to consider building out to this sponsor before the first break, because all these are just so good to play. And I don't really want to pouch any of this. I think I need to draw cards and see. I'm just a little tempted to take a build action to like stick a preemptive size 2 here, but man, I probably shouldn't. That's probably just too presumptuous. Let's draw some cards. See if we can get a predator I can play. Okay, that's a petting zoo. The petting zoo works pretty well right here, so it is tempting. Science Institute, I feel like that doesn't really do anything for me right now. I'm not really looking at anything that wants research. Also, this kind of sucks. So I've got some pouch food, and I've got some pouchers, so that's pretty neato. Counting, I can play both of these and pouch 2 things, or maybe pouch 1 thing. Man, you got 2 reptile icons. I at least need to keep you, wait to pouch you. But I don't think you're going to work out. Petting zoo up here, size 5 here is pretty elegant. Petting zoo here, kiosk here, here, here. It's pretty good. And then it's just a size 2 to get me over there, which can happen. Okay, you played a sponsor. I've got time. Feels good. Let's build that petting zoo. This is in the row. Didn't think about it, but that's actually quite good for me. Wait, the kiosk doesn't go here, does it? Lol. What if I just take the card from rep range and then do like the kiosk boinginess? Like build something here, kiosk here, here. Card from rep range isn't amazing, but it can just be pouch food. And I wonder if that's good enough. Lets me put a kiosk here, which I do like, because it's hard to find good places for it. I would have to put a kiosk here instead, which is fine, but I don't know, I like this. The break is not going to happen anytime soon. This seems okay. And I'll draw from the deck. Maybe I magic into something. Maybe a predator. Okay, well, it's in Asia. I could be pouching this. I mean, this is so good to get early, but I don't think it's going to happen. Like, this, playing this gets me to Asia and species diversity pretty quickly. So I do like it. Wait, I already have species diversity at 3 with the petting zoo. Anyway, we got to do this. Or do I build first? I need to count my money because I may need to build first. If I play these two, I have $4 left. I can't build and then pay for the sponsor. I need the money from the sponsor to make it happen. So, yeah, I have to build. I have to do like the boing and kiosks, right? I have to do that now, like build a pavilion or whatever here, or here, or whatever. I go to 18, down to 14, and then I go up to 17. It has to be done that way. Yeah. He can't trigger the break next turn, so we got to do this. Now, I wanted the kiosks here, here, and here. I could just build a kiosk. Yeah. In one of these two spots. Or no, something has to go here. So I have to build something else here. And then, okay, whatever. Is there anything size 1? Yes, I'll build the size 1 here. Kiosk here. Kiosk here. And then I'll play the federal grants. It doesn't matter which one I play, because I'm going to be playing the other sponsor soon. Okay. Well, I could have gotten money from playing the sponsor. Okay, maybe I didn't need to do this order, but I think it's fine to do this order. I think it didn't make much of a difference. Rock monitor. Okay. You got a reptile next to your tower, which feels great. Always feels good to stick reptiles next to this thing. And a raccoon. How are you going to boost that association, friend? I mean, it's great for species diversity. You're now competing with me on that. So I don't necessarily want to trigger the break. Although I do have some outs to getting that 4th species, but it kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. Well, this would get me off my butt to play my animals if I wasn't already going to do it, but we're doing this now. We're going to play the wombat here. I think we're always going to pouch this crocodile. I should have played the reptile thing. I didn't realize that that tag would be so relevant here. Now, the question is, do I pouch this predator breeding program for 2 tickets? Or do I keep it? This still could be very good. If he blows up an X to trigger the sponsors, he can't associate right away. I'll have time to play my reptile lady. Okay. We're okay. We're not going to get punished for that. I want to hold on to it. It gets me 1 extra income right now. This is a tough call. I'm not sure that I'm making the right choice here, but I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Could definitely be a bad play to do that, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, you're going to cards. Fantastic. You took breeding cooperation. Okay, we're gonna play this lady. And actually didn't think about this spot for a kiosk. Raise me up for this. This could be reasonable. I mean, this is probably slightly better, but this could be reasonable. Okay. There's nothing in the row that really speaks to me right now. This llama doesn't seem good enough to spend an X token to snap. He could also sponsor next turn. I think I would like to take cards. Continue looking for a predator. I'll have to discard one, that's fine. But it means I could trigger the break next turn, although that's not fantastic. I'm just thinking about building. There's just no way I'm going to get this before the break, so building seems a little wasteful, especially before drawing cards. So let's draw the cards. Okay, this is a reptile, but it goes here only, and that's a little rough. I give up any chance of playing anything big that needs water for the rest of the game. Elephant sponsor is quite good. I already have this herbivore, so... Okay, you triggered the break. I'm getting species diversity. I'm happy about this. But I do need to decide which one of these I'm going to keep. I don't really like the sea turtle tank. It's got a reptile here, but I feel like I want this more. This is just money early. And this is only a reptile tag. Everything else on this card I don't like. This panda is going to be really good for my opponent. I need to pay attention to that. Let's do this. I still don't regret keeping this instead of pouching it, by the way. But if I never draw a predator, I'll of course regret it. Yep. This is what we're doing. Okay, predator. No, just a bunch of Asia. Huh. Well, this is going to be good this game, because this is out. And it's a reptile. Holy crap. I want that so hard. Alright, species diversity. Worker without thinking. Well, we think, but worker is just what we want here. And then, is it the standard upgrade association? Or, I mean, I still haven't gotten my Dippin' Dots yet, so upgrading build is fine. It's just that I'm planning pretty hard on taking the Asia Zoo partnership this turn. I'm going to be sad if he doesn't take it, but that's what I want, and that means I'm not getting another upgrade until next break. Unless I can... Oh, wait, no. I could still get it. I want to upgrade build. A lot of times on Ice Cream Map, I find myself wanting to do that, especially if I haven't gotten my Dippin' Dots yet. Alright, what do you got going on? A sponsor? Taking the Asia Zoo? Alright, I'm sad. That makes me pretty sad. Now I'm thinking about this llama. Which I want. Definitely want it. Also, I'll probably try and get a university with my next association action, which means this Cobra could be playable relatively soon. I want both of these cards really bad. I'm probably going to snap one of them instead of holding off hope for this. Let's sponsor first. Get this elephant out. I don't think I like trying to wait on it. I can build this and get the llama from row. I think I want to play sponsors first more than I want to try and get the extra ticket from this. Because I wanna actively trigger the break after this. So I want that sponsors up there. Now we're gonna build. What are we gonna build? It's a good question. And where is that extra kiosk gonna go? Okay, you played breeding cooperation. So you're gonna get species diversity for 4. Next break. Well, you were always gonna get a next break. Okay. Size 2 goes there, right? That's just a thing that has to happen. We'll stick a kiosk here. Get my Dippin' Dots, and then it's really a choice between these two, right? For the kiosk. I don't think I ever want to put it here. Do I ever put it on this clever spot? That just seems icky and yucky and poopy, and I don't like it. This just seems better. So, yeah, I think I like it here. The only reason to put it here would be because I want to put a kiosk here, and I don't. I do not want to do that. So let's put it here. And then pavilion down here, we'll grab that llama. That delicious llama. And do I want to plop down a size 1? It seems kind of pointless. It could go here, but I don't think I want to spend the money on it. I already have more enclosures than what I really need. So yeah, let's not do this. Aquarium. Always a tough card to play on this map, but it is a good card in general, just less so here. Got my Dippin' Dot, so I'm going to have a ton of money next break. This is just playing the llama and being very sad that he took that Asia Zoo, but there was really nothing I could do about that. Nothing that I could do about it that would have been worth doing. That was just a risk I had to take that, maybe he was going to do that. Then we're going to snap a card. Or no, we're going to associate snap a card and then sponsors after that and trigger a break. That's the plan. Maybe sponsors, but yeah. Flocking this is not worth the $2 because I want this enclosure for my snek, which is probably what I'm going to snap. What you going to snap, friendo? No, you're not snapping this dragon. It seems weird to me. These cards both seem so good, and also this panda is going to be very good for you. I feel like you probably wanted to snap one of those. You are not anywhere near a rep range spot, and there's nothing up here like that. Jeez. It's weird, bro. Let's take the university. I don't need these research icons right now, and I want the second uni. So yeah, we're going to get this one. And we get to upgrade 2 cards. One of them is going to be animals because I want to play this snek, and the other one's probably association, right? My last upgrade is reasonably far away, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't think I'm gonna like run into this wall too hard because these partner zoos are just gonna happen quickly. Next to association actions, we'll be getting them for sure. I'm not worried. Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll do this. And hey, maybe I'll get super greedy and play this Cobra from the row and snap this dragon. I do like that. I like that quite a lot, actually. You have X'd your association. Man, you just don't care about associate in this game, do you? He's never going to hate this from the row. He has no research. He did upgrade his animals, but you have no research, so you can't play it anytime soon, right? Both of these are so good. I could go deep on Asia and reptiles so easily with this. Also, this is nice to go with it. Yeah, we're going to do this. I also need to remember that this is like the only spot on this map that you can ever build a reptile house, and it's not next to water. So I need to like remember that filling up these spots comes with the consequence that I will never have a reptile house. I just have to remember that. Okay, you played a sponsor. You got Un research icon. Okay. Let's trigger the break. I don't like that this came into the row. It's probably fine, but I still don't like it. Okay, so the plan is associate, get the Asia Zoo. We have the money to donate. And then I will be very tempted to X animals just to play this sooner. It kind of depends on how good hypnotizing him is as well. I'd really like to hypnotize an association action. Okay, you built a petting zoo, and you have a 2 and a 3. So this research icon is the only thing stopping you from playing this from the row. So if you get another research icon, I will probably do that. Otherwise, I feel relatively safe. But yeah, let's take this Asia Zoo. Let's donate. Could consider just taking animals. Without the X token, not spending the X token for a reputation. So I can spend it on like cards or something and then do that before I build without burning both X tokens. Like that reputation isn't super valuable to me right now. I mean, it does get me another worker. Right now, I'm just sad I'm not hypnotizing something fantastic. I could actually trigger the break. Right? Because I jump 4 and I could just take his sponsors for 3. That triggers the break. I waste a worker, but so does he. Kind of like it. Yeah, let's do... Or I could hypnotize a build. That's not awful. Okay, I think I'm doing this. This is always happening. We're going to do this. We're going to put the snek here. We're going to hypnotize you. We'll deal with that later. And we'll do this. And that. also got some predators in the row now. Getting another partner zoo soon seems pretty enticing. Golly gee, I sure like this. Doing it. Alright. Oh, you have to discard a card too? Oh, that's so sick. I hope that hurts. Discarding that card. I hope that makes you suffer. Okay, wow, look at this. I want that so bad. Oh, that elephant is so good, and I can play him. I can play him soon. I'm playing him like now. Oh, that is so good. I'm snapping that. I'm building a size 5, and then I'm going to snap that, right? I can't have that denied to me. Oh, that elephant. Look at that elefante. It's so good. So you're doing this, right? I'm going to play a sponsor. Neato. I do have 4 sponsors and diverse species to fall back on. I feel like I'm doing okay on both of my final scoring cards. What you got? What you going to play? Oh yeah, the spokesperson, right. I knew you had that in hand. But yeah, you don't have that snek anymore. Get wrecked. Getting so wrecked by that lack of snek in your life. Alright. We're doing this. We're going for this elephant. He can't snap a card to take it from me. I mean, he could play an animal that snaps, but, like, that's it. And I'm not going to play around that. You have so much crap here. There is a size one that snaps, though, so it is theoretically possible. And look at that X token I'm covering. Oh, that's so good. Oh, man. And, you know, if he snaps the Asian elephant, like, the African elephant is a decent consolation prize. It's not nearly as good as this one, because of Asia, but still fan-stinkin-tastic. Wow, you X'd your animals with $52 in open enclosures? How does that happen? Ew. Wow. That's very bad for you. I actually, this is so sick. I can play this elephant, get the conservation, build the enclosure for this dragon. That is unreal. That is so good. Can this polar bear exhibit fit in my zoo? Because I do have this sponsors on 5. And, I mean, if I take animals now and do all that stuff, I could take, you know, the size 3 here, take the bears, and play it relatively easily. But I don't think it could go here. It means I'll build one less kiosk eventually before I die, but that's okay. It's also very good for species diversity, that final scoring card, Diverse Species Zoo. It's very good for that because it gives me a bear icon I can use to compete for this. Also, the giant panda died, right? It left the row, he never took it. Oucharoo. Okay, the only thing I don't like about this is that I do something below my association, but this seems worth it. It seems very good. I feel like I will run away with the game if I do this. Do I have the money for all this? 27, 11 is 30. Oh my god. This is so good. This seems ridiculously good. Okay, let's get the information first. Research zoo. Well, I discarded some cards that were pretty good for that. I discarded that thing. And I already have 5 small animals. So I think I'm going to take this one. But there's a chance I could be keeping both of these. I don't know. We may end up with this. Small animals is relatively good on this map, so I think this is definitely the call. Now we're going to do this. We're going to grab this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to take the burrs. I'm a little sad that these predators are going to be hard to play after this, but this just seems worth doing. It's so good right now. And as I've said before, Ark Nova is a game of so good right now. That was insane. And of course, a research icon shows up. Oh, this has to be next to water. Balls. That makes me sad. That's really unfortunate. I should have taken this leopard or something. Big mistake. Leopard's actually good now because I can put it here. I really need to make sure I get that before the break, so sponsoring for money here is extra bad. That was my last rep range spot too. God, what a horrible mistake. All right, maybe the play here is to spend 4 X tokens on association. Get the Asia, be very happy about that. Grab the Africa Zoo, which allows me to upgrade cards, and then I'll just grab this from the row next turn. And I have to do all that before I sponsor because I don't want him triggering the break with cards. So this has to be it. It feels bad to spend 4 X's on this when I feel like one of them could have been saved by me not being stupid, but maybe not. Anyway, we're going to do this. We're going to grab the Africa Zoo. We want that. We're going to upgrade cards. Then we're going to get this delicious Asia. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Taking the 5 income. Is the game going to be over? Am I, like, going to win the game before this is better than the 12? Also, I could just snap a card. Snap the leopard. Kind of like that. Let's do that. I could also snap this owl hut, which I don't really like all that much. Or this thing, which I do like a little more. Let's do that. Oh, that's so good. Let's snap the Tech Institute, and then we'll grab the leopard from the row. Let's do that. Okay, this just is usually the better move. Neither one of them is fantastic, but the university is in the very abstract, it's a stronger bonus. I think I'm going to pitch the sponsored zoo. Man, maybe I need to get rid of the small animal zoo. I'll have 5 sponsors and a lot of income, which allows me to be free to play more, but my sponsor's action isn't upgraded. It's hard for me to imagine getting 3 conservation from this when it could happen here. Alright, I'm getting rid of this. Tough call. And then we'll, ooh, Harambe. I miss you. You did nothing wrong. This is honestly a reasonable concede. What I did was ridiculous. And while I think I found a few mistakes, it'll be interesting to go through and see if there was something I could have done better. But wow, that was nuts. Leave a comment in the comments section. Let me know what you think.